Alrighty, here we are. Is it all working? I think so. I can't see my stream, but that's okay. I'm getting a few audio skips every now and then, which is kind of a little disappointing. But that's okay. Okay, right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, I still haven't got my right. Oh, we haven't got. There we go. Yep. Yep. Nah. Yep. Nah. We are good. The question is, can I see my multi-chat? I don't think so. Something ain't working there, but that's okay. That's alright. We don't need it. Da 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 da. Pretty good. Okay. Kiwi updated. What does that mean? What did I just do? Huh? No, not live with Restream. Why did it do that? What? There we go. Okay. Oh, Kiwi updated. I see. That was my layout preset in Twitch. I got it. Okay, well, I think we are good to go. So, without further ado, let's get straight back into this again. Now, I can't remember what I was up to last time. I think we had some biomass, we had some solid biofuel. I need to get these bad boys burning again. Now, I remember last time I played this, it was power, which was a severe issue with my productivity. That ain't going to happen again this time. This thing's full as well. I got to get my head back into the game of what milestone we're on at the moment, which, as far as I know. Alright, we built that bloody space elevator. It's a freaking ridiculous thing. So, I believe we are next looking at some more. What do you call them? Milestones. That's the one. Okay, do I want Mark II conveyor belts? That can make things go faster. I'd be quite happy with that. That'd be good. I mean, last time I got too scared of things going fast because I thought, oh, I'm not going to be able to keep up with this. But we've matured. And you know what? We actually need to do part assembly because our milestone requires this stuff. So I need this as a milestone. This is important. Alright? So we'll do that. Hey, Luke! Hello, my friend. How are you? How are you, mate? Long time, as always. So I'm good at that. I do that strategically. I don't stream for ages, so I can just say the same thing. Whenever somebody turns up, I can just go, wow, long time. And by the way, ad break starting in 55 seconds, by the way. Welcome back to the stream. How are you? I'm gonna let the ads run because that's the pre-roll thing. How's life? How's stuff and things? It's been forever. Probably not forever. I actually don't remember. I mean, I streamed last night, which this is crazy, right? Was it last night? I don't even know. 2 nights in a row now, maybe. That's what I'm gonna say anyway. That's what I'm gonna say. Is the game audio too loud? Maybe make it a bit quieter. We don't want my voice too booming anyway. Yeah, it's good to see you too, Luke. yeah, I just I've been doing lots of other stuff and started something on a different channel just for fun. Oh, ads starting. Okay, I won't talk. Less than 3. There we go. Okay, so this thing here is creating cable. What can constructors actually... So they can actually produce screws. So what that's making me think is that we need... And what's the problem here? It's not getting... Well, that's a bit bizarre, isn't it? Oh, it's because I actually... Wow, that was a bit dumb. I totally deleted my smelter. I've got to learn how to say that properly without putting this weird, like, voice is a little quiet. Oh, we don't want that. 3.7. We don't want that at all. How about... Okay, alright, we'll pop that up a little bit. Okay. I can't remember what I was saying. Number 6 is a smelter. And we want to go onto there, and we want to line this bad boy up with these conveyor belts nicely. So we'll go like that, go like that. That looks good. Different channel, you say? Indeed. Indeed. It's so hard to know. Oh no, it's okay. It says add in progress, so that's probably quite an easy way to. What is going on with this? Oh, I built the damn thing around the wrong way. Okay. We're going to go number 6 again. Now, this time we're going to build it around the right way, because we are good at playing Satisfactory. There we go. Number 2, number 5, we go like this, we go like that. Go like this, we go like that. We configure this thing to build copper ingots. It has no power. That is not surprising. Wow, let's look at this thing floating off in space. We'll go to number 1. Ads are no longer in progress, hopefully. So, yeah, Luke, I did start another channel. I mean, it wasn't with streaming as an end goal, actually, because, I mean, everyone knows that it's impossible to become a big streamer. And look, I actually, you know, had a bit of introspection and looked at it, and I was like, yeah, it's not really, it's actually probably not what I want anyway. It was just fun, and what I missed was just like talking to you guys and having some stream friends and stuff. It was cool. It was good fun. So I missed that, and that's why I'm back. The other channel is for a bit of, I don't know how to describe it, a bit of a life work project, I guess, that I wanna one day do. Oh, you're back now. Oh god, I have no idea what's going on here. I've got no concept of how delayed anything is at the moment. It's all giving me completely different. I'm getting conflicting information here, you know. So let's build this. What are we missing? Cable. I know that I've got a lot of cable because I am creating it. In fact, I'm creating it in that. So we go number 7. Yeah, but no, like I'm you know, deep in software development at the moment. That's my jam. That's my job right now, and it's good fun. Really pretty good life. Really nothing I can complain about. I get to work from home, you know, sit at a computer all day, which, you know, for some people is just the worst. But for me, yeah, I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky. I've got live in a wonderful flat. Life work project, Twitch Telescope. That is a part of it. You know, so like I learned a lot about myself over the last year and stuff with, like, you know, the thing that everyone has these days, ADHD, but with treatment for that and all that, it's just seriously changed my life. So I now, like, oh dear, that's not a good sound. Actually, that probably just means I've ran out of gas. Yes, that's exactly what it means. So I need to make some more biomass first. So we'll just do that at the crafting table while I talk. Biomass, solid biofuel, biomass, wood. I can make a lot, actually. That's pretty good. Yeah, the Twitch Telescope has to take place, but basically it's this whole democratization of technology thing, which I'm pretty passionate about. And I just want the freedom to be able to experiment in my life. That's really what I'm about, is just like experimenting, playing with stuff, seeing a problem, trying to solve it, moving on to the next one. And so if I can be a facilitator of that kind of thing, not necessarily having to do the projects myself, which I do want to do, like I want to actually be making stuff and creating stuff, but like I always thought what would be amazing is having some community workshop, which is open to mainly youth, but really anyone. And it's like I've got some massive ideas around it, of like how to make it work and how to make it secure and sustainable and stuff. But like, yeah, it's just a real out there idea, which who knows, one day might come to fruition. We'll see. Not enough space and inventory. Yeah, well, that makes sense, actually. Why don't we just chuck some of that in there right now, and then I can just do this and convert all the rest. But yeah, I mean, that's a huge pipe dream, and at the moment I'm very happy in life with my work and what I'm doing, and I've got some really good friends, and pretty happy, really. So it was nice to be able to come back to this and just stream for the fun of playing games, because, you know, all work and no play makes Kiwi a dull Kiwi. And that's not what I want. I felt myself going down that path, and yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna let it run its course, like see how it goes, see what, throw the bait out there, you know, cast the line and see what latches on to it. I should set up a thing that I can, you know, shamelessly plug the other channel in this chat, but the thing is, I know that when I was streaming quite regularly on here, like, people were here for games, and mostly classic games, like, so it's probably for a completely different audience. And the main reason I was actually going to stream doing the other stuff was for the purposes of actual, just basically document, what's the, like, when you're making a documentary, you document something. So like your I don't know what it is, but anyway, yeah, other channel, exclamation mark, other channel. That's right. It's you know, this is a funny thing as well. I don't even know. I can't even remember what it is. Which is brilliant. Oh yeah, it's at, yes, indeed. Okay, so apparently I can't write that. That's the other channel. So I was thinking of calling it The Mess, right? So like a mess hall kind of thing, a mess hall where you get together and eat food, but also a mess as in representative of how, up until a few years ago, I felt my life was just a complete train wreck of unrelated ventures that I went down. Whereas now I can look back on it and it's like, actually, everything starts as a mess, and a mess can be turned into something you know, beautiful and helpful. And that's kind of my shtick. That's kind of my thing that I'm looking at, you know. Anyway, you're running about 30 seconds behind. See, this is so annoying because like I've put everything on low latency mode and all sorts, and I don't know. There's something weird going on there. I gotta look into it a bit more. But that's a bit frustrating because like real-time chat is much more fun. I don't know what's happening. I've got low latency mode enabled on my stream, on OBS, on I'm actually dual streaming, so I'm actually streaming to YouTube at the same time, which could be part of the problem. But who knows? Anyway, customizer, foundations, walls. I looked through all this last time, and what I was really hoping to achieve is getting like a jetpack or a jetpack or a parachute. I know those things are available. Anyway, I need to finish off this. Hello, YouTube. Yeah. Thanks, Luke. There's no one there. So I mean, that's actually on the mess channel as well. I'm just making content for that. So, who knows? I was just doing it as a test, just as a dual stream proof of concept. Not for any other reason. I probably could stream to the actual Kiwi YouTube, to be honest. Actually, that'd probably be a smarter idea. Whatever. Okay, iron rod. So the only thing I need iron rods for at the moment, apart from building other stuff, apart from my milestones, is actually to build screws. So what we could do here is go to a splitter, and we can bring that bad boy out of there and create number 5. We'll leave that open. What we'll do is we'll feed it through here. So we'll create a conveyor lift. Man, I really have organized this not too bad, actually, which is quite happy with that. About there? I'm gonna guess. And then basically we're gonna come back this way. We need to... It's basically gonna be exactly at this point here. So the outlet is going to be at the bottom. I'm not sure which way round. I'm not sure what's the... No, that's the out. So toggle build mode. So that must... Yeah, okay. So we're going to put this there. Well, yeah, it's nice to see you, Luke. We had... I did stream yesterday, and there was the... Sasquatch himself, Bigfoot here, which was nice to catch up with him. And this is the one thing which I find quite difficult, is the heights. That's if there's one little UI, they've done a lot of UI stuff, and if there's a little bit of UI stuff they could do more, it's helping to match the heights of the conveyors. But anyway, it's a lot better than it used to be, so I shouldn't complain. We're going to go to straight mode there. We're going to pop that in there. Now we're going to configure this guy to create screws. Now he doesn't... Yes, Bigfoot was here. It was great. So this guy has no power as well. Which means I'm pretty sure it's about time we had to build another bioreactor. I'm very excited about actually taking care of my power generation properly in this game. It's going to be assistive grid lines. Yeah, I mean they do have them. Like they've done a lot of work with the UI in the V1 release, and it's incredible. Like it feels like now it feels like you can really focus on kind of the main kind of hey Luke. Oh, you found the freaking YouTube channel as well. That's amazing. Nice. Awesome. Yay, concurrent viewer on YouTube. So what was I saying? Oh, this is round the wrong way. It's got to match. It's got to be matchy, you know? Got to have it around that way. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, I can't remember what I was saying already. I'm too focused up. Okay, that's great. So now we can come off here and we can build another. Oh no, we're doing our little trick of building a power pole per construction, which makes managing grids a lot easier. And yeah, the assistive grid. So I think I was talking about something about the quality of life improvements here. Yeah, so it means you can like focus on the main core kind of purpose of the game, which is building a satisfactory factory without so much messing around. They've given you the tools to actually do that without too much trouble. So biomass burner doesn't have any fuel, which is not good. I need to create some more solid biofuel, which we can do. How are Actual Daughter and Actual Mimi? Yeah, they are great. My daughter is awesome. She's just turned 13, which is crazy. I've got a teenager, and she's amazing. She's doing really well at school. Very cool kid. She's a bit of a theatre kid, but she's got really cool friends at the same time. I made that sound like those two things don't go together, but they do. So she's awesome. And Mimi is still a lazy, crazy, stupid fluffball of a cat. So she is doing great. Yeah. Pretty good. Can't complain. Well, they can't complain. They're doing fine. Yeah, and I can't complain either, to be honest. Alright, we have this bottom layer is going pretty well. So this bottom layer is all constructors. It's basically all constructors. And I say basically, I mean it actually is. What am I doing up here? What is this creating? This is creating wire. And why isn't it actually creating wire though? I've got copper coming through. That's creating wire as well. That should be. There's something backed up here, which isn't good. I feel like something is going the wrong way, and it could be. Oh dear, I've done something really wrong here. Oh, I know what's happened. We've ended up with ore where there should be copper ingots. Of course. Now what they need to do, they don't need to do it because I'm an idiot. I'm the one who made the mistake. But what they need to do is make it easier to be able to clear out this bad material from your machines if you accidentally put something in there that you didn't mean to put in there. And that would be great. Hey, Bloody Gecko, how are you doing, friend? Nice to see you, as always. It has been a long time indeed. Yeah, nice to see you here. How are things going? I'm trying to remember the last news that you had. It was something about, you were talking about there was a house in the works or something. That's right, this is the other cool thing. You watch this. You can slide under conveyor belts. How good is that, right? So cool. I wish you could run faster though. Like, I wish the run speed was like maybe 10% higher. That would be cool. Okay, did I get that top stuff working again? I think I did. So this is all creating wire. This thing here is still gunged up with old crap, so I think the best way to do this is just to rebuild the conveyor belt. Say fluffing around there. Copper ore. No. Oh, you little sneaky bum. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, Gecko, nice to see you. Nice to see you. Alright, I think this thing should be creating screws now, which is great. So we're creating 40 per minute. I'm pretty sure it's going to come to a grinding halt at 200 and it's not going to create any more. No, that's a lie. It's going to go up to 500, so that's okay. What's this other constructor doing over here? This guy was supposed to be creating cable. We've already got 200. We are milestone, so we can go drop that off in the milestone thingamabob. We're almost there for part assembly, and then we can start to speed our production up, which would be really nice. And Gecko, I think also, unfortunately, I'm running on a little bit of stream delay, unfortunately. Not through any conscious choice, but yeah, I don't exactly know what's going on. I've got to... you'll be heading off, won't be back for probably 2.5 hours. Oh, look, yeah, I don't know if I'll be streaming that long. Hey, but you never know. You never know. I might be, but I doubt it. I doubt it. But, saying that, I'll probably be back a lot more often. I'll probably be back quite a bit more. So, yeah, but I appreciate you dropping in anyway if I don't see you later on. And yeah, really nice to see you again. And yeah, I will be back more. I know I've said that a million times in the past, and then I've kind of ditched everyone, but that won't be the case this time. So, and also, if you do follow that other channel, I will, if I'm doing stuff on the weekends, like if I'm working on projects and stuff, it's not going to be a very exciting exciting channel, but yeah, you know, you want to say hey or whatever, I don't know, you got your own life, so. But yeah, nice to see you. You're doing well, Gecko. That's really good to hear. I like to hear that. Very nice.
Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fixit company goals without any other ulterior motive. Note,
definitely.
Humans cannot craft project parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fixit cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
Absolutely. That's what I'm here for. Fixit. Don't you worry about a thing. That's all I'm here for. You have some both. Thanks, thanks, Luke. Appreciate that. Every little bit helps. It does. It does. I really do appreciate that. So that was the workshop I just dismantled, right? That was no, the hub. I just dismantled the hub. So I really have to build that again because the hub needs to go somewhere. Okay, we're gonna do zoom mode for this. Where the hub needs to go somewhere. I'm thinking near the space elevator does actually make, you know, sense in terms of a you know, in terms of a story. You would have your hub next to the space elevator, wouldn't you? Now the other thing is, where am I going to put that on here? And it's really hard to see which way around it is. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. So we'll build this right on the edge. This is the other cool thing. So you can put down a hologram. You can put down a hologram, and you can nudge the holograms, which is just absolutely a beautiful function that never used to be there. I love that. And now I've freed that space up, I can dismantle my craft bench. I can build a few more of these bad boys. That's... yep. Alright. And because we didn't want clipping. That's the whole reason why I moved that, because we don't want bloody clipping, do we? That's just amateur hour if we're clipping stuff. What's the deal? I'm missing concrete? No problemo. I have some right over here. I need to also find a way to maximize my inventory space as well, because not being able to carry around a whole bunch of stuff and having to travel from base to base is a real pain in the butt. So I don't want to do that. Your factory's become a lot more satisfying. Oh, this is a new one. This is a new factory. I started again from because they released version 1, and I decided that it was time to give it a good, you know, the proper attention it deserved. So I started again with all new knowledge and all new power of how to play this game properly-ish. We'll see how that pans out after 20 hours. We'll see how that. Yeah. Speak of the devil. It's probably just run out of power, run out of fuel. To be fair, it has. What I really need to do is create a constructor which does nothing but create biofuel, and then it can feed that biofuel into these. I think that's my next project. I'm gonna start that off. I don't exactly know the best way to go about this, but I think we just need to start building, and we will we'll do it as necessary. So really what I want to do is I want to create a storage container, which is where I offload my like the wood and the leaves. I don't have a smart splitter, so smart splitters come later, where I can split off. Ad break starting in 58 seconds, FYI. Smart splitters where I can split off 2 different kinds of materials from the same conveyor. But I do not have that yet, so I shouldn't wish for things that I don't have. But what I can do is I can create a constructor which is going to feed these hungry boys. Is that right? Yep, there we go. Did I put that around the right way? I hope I put that around the right way. I did not put that around the right way. Okay, Another thing I've got to get used to as well is pushing the middle mouse button before I go and dismantle something, because that selects it for reconstructing again nice and quickly. Right, so we need our logistics wheel, which was wheel number 2. We're going to go smart splitter. We are going to take the input there, we're going to output there, we're going to take the input there, and we're going to output there, and we're going to create some conveyor belts here. We're going to go like this. We're going to turn off. Okay, so I need to raise these up onto platforms to make everything kosher. So the only issue is I think this... Oh, solid biofuel. Okay, so that... So the problem is I need almost need two constructors in... Two constructors... One producing each of these. And then this final one produces solid biofuel. 60 per minute, 1 per second. That's actually really impressive. 4 solid biofuel requires 8 regular biomass. So, all right. Well, let's hook these guys up anyway for now. Let's go like that. And then we've got to start the slow process of migrating these guys to platforms as well, and I just do not want to completely destroy my power network while I do it, so maybe the best way to do it is dismantle, and that keeps the pole there, so that's all right. We're not going to lose too much track of that. We won't worry about clipping just yet. We will eventually, however. And I can make that a ramp actually, so we've got a nice curve up to there. I assume that gap is a meter because this is 2 meter foundation. So if I build there and I go to foundations, ramp 1 meter, turn that around that way. I'll turn off zoop mode like that. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Give us a bit of space. Now we're going to create the biomass burner. This time with I'm gonna put the input around the other way. Encroaching another object's clearance. That would be the power line, right? What about this? Or maybe not. Maybe it wasn't the power line. Maybe it's actually the other biomass burner. That's fine. So the input is on the correct side. We'll build that there. Oh, I did not align that up properly, did I? Oh, it's because that's not in the middle. What was I thinking? Ooh. So we'll go select that. We'll come back. Yeah, there we go. That's better. My factory building. Look, I'm not going to take credit for any improvements in my factory building and tidiness. I'm not going to do that because it's the improvements to this game are just out of this world. Like, they're so good with the version 1 release. Are you kidding me? Oh my. Okay, why don't we put down a hologram first? Let's use some of those great quality of life improvements I'm yabbering on about and actually use them properly. Okay, we'll put that there. There we go. Get rid of that. Grab a new conveyor and we will... Right, now things link up properly. There we go. That's much more satisfying. Much, much better. Okay, what's in the case? Let's in the box. Oh, that's in the wrong place too. That will not do. Take that there. We'll pop that there. We'll take a... Take a belt. Take another belt. Take a power plant, a biomass burner, if you will. And we'll pop that there. But of course, it's overlapping another object's clearance. Apparently, it's overlapping another biomass burner, which I don't see how that's possible, considering these biomass burners... Oh. Okay, my bad. Nope. There we go. This ground floor is going to be a bit kooky, with a few changes in levels and stuff like that while we get ourselves sorted and deal with the undulating terrain. But after that is sorted, now I've got to hook all these guys back up again, and I don't want to do it wrong. So they are going off to the smelters. So this thing here is that one. That's 4 out of 4, so that can't be right. How do we do it? We must have to take another line from here. And then hook that one up to there, and that one up to there. Like that. Okay. So this thing has a lot of fuel. This thing has no fuel. Which we can remedy. And then this needs the same treatment. This needs the same hookup treatment for my constructors. So, have you had a look at Fallout London? No, but I've heard of it. It sounds really cool, actually. Yeah, it sounds awesome. I was kind of... I mean, there was a part of me which was tempted to give it a crack. I mean, maybe I should. Maybe I should. Oh, wow. Mystery, thank you.
Welcome back.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. Very much. And welcome back to you as well. I missed everyone. I really did. Yeah, how's things? How's life and stuff, you know? What's going on? And appreciate the sub as well. No power. Pretty sure. Oh no, it's because I blew all the fuses. That's why. And it's blowing again. Okay, so what's the deal here? I need to give it some fuel. Been quite busy? Nice, that's the way to be. What you been up to? So I reckon if I build another constructor there, and basically what this one's going to do, it's going to convert the... It's going to create biomass out of leaves, which is fine. Now, I did something wrong here. I wasn't supposed to hook that up directly, so we're going to take that down. We're going to create another power line. We're going to pop it right there. That one hooks to there. Then we're going to take that one. That one goes to there. Doing a course? Nice. I think I'm I'm a huge believer in the fact that learning, like doing something, even if it doesn't have to be a course or anything super fancy, but just learning is just so good for your brain and to keep your brain young and plastic, you know. I'm just a huge believer in that, so that's great. That's awesome. Am I being too nosy if I ask what you're studying? Like, is that... I've got like this visceral reaction to the fuse blowing noise in Satisfactory. It's just something that's trained into me, eh? It's I mean, it's, yeah, it's probably a good thing, to be honest. Like, okay, so we're just gonna what are we gonna do here? We're gonna put, I think we'll chuck it down a bit lower. We'll chuck it there. That sounds good to me. And then we'll marry these guys up like that. Except, yeah, no, that's good. That's perfect. And then that guy can go in there. That guy can go in there. That guy can go over there. This can go all the way around, except I need some more floor panels to do that. Yeah. And then we were doing 3 meter ones here? No, 2 meter. And then that one like that. Beautiful. Doing Cert 3 in community services, youth worker. Nice. That's really important. Oh, congratulations at getting into that and getting through the first semester as well. That's awesome. Well done. Very cool. Very cool. I hope it's really, yeah, I hope it's rewarding. I know somebody who's like they're in their 40s, I think, and they've started doing psychology, and they are just absolutely killing it. They are doing so good. Like, yeah, it's amazing. It's really cool to see, and like, yeah, it's never too late, you know, to get into your passions and make shit happen. I feel like, I mean, honestly, I feel like I'm 40 now, and I like, this isn't just some boomer saying or millennial saying or something. I literally feel the healthiest, most motivated, and most in control, emotionally intelligent I've ever felt in my life. Like, I feel most in control of my life. I remember when I was 20 and 30, I was like, oh no, one day I'm going to be 40. And I'm like, yeah, great. I mean, this is awesome. Like, this is seriously the best. This is, oh, what? Are you serious right now? How did that happen? Oh, one of my this power grid. How did this power grid? Why has that got no connection? What is going, oh, it's because I didn't hook those up. Yeah, I knew that. Easy fix. Easy. Wait, 4 out of 4? Huh? I am confused. I think we'll get rid of that guy. But yeah, no, it's so good. I think we'll hook that up to there. You turn 52 in August. Well, happy birthday for them. But there we go. Now we're ticking again. All right, now we've got some biofuel production going on here. This is good. This guy is churning out the power, which is great. We want zoop mode again, because we're going to build a bit of a line here. And I think I'm also going to... I could move there. But for now, I feel like... I'm pretty sure containers... I'm pretty sure with containers... I haven't... You know what? I haven't even built a container yet. That's crazy. Logistics. No, it's not logistics. It's organization. It is. Storage container. So... Yeah, okay. Containers... Wait, what happened there? Storage container. I pushed the wrong button, that's what happened. Okay, so I reckon if I build the container in line... They don't line up very nicely, do they? It's a bit annoying. Yeah, whatever. I'll go half and half. I'll go halfway. And then we'll chuck... I think we'll do it next door. It's going to make things a bit awkward though with... If I can access that second storage container okay. I don't know if that's the top one or the bottom one that I'm actually clicking on. Look, it's alright, it's fine, it doesn't matter. So we'll go number 5. 5. Pull that out to here. Pop that in there. We'll toggles. Alright. Is that looking right? Yeah, that's fine. That is all good. And then what can happen here is we can go, yeah, well, and how's your family mystery as well? Like, I hope everyone's happy and healthy and doing well. And now we need to configure this constructor, which is turning leaves into biomass. Beautiful. All right. And then we can chuck wood in the top one. Now the question is, can I... Oh, you can't. See, that'd be handy if you could like put your oh, you can. Oh, I just did. Okay, well, there we go. So I'm actually consuming more than I'm producing right now, which is okay. But when we unlock overclocking, that's gonna make things pretty good too. So I've left space here to put a merger. So if I put another constructor here, which constructs biofuel out of like actually, these things are just still loading up anyway. That's the reason why I'm consuming more than I'm producing, because these are still loading. So in the end, that'll balance out and we'll be fine. So that's all good. Alright, something fun about Fallout London is that the bobbleheads are instead the coasters. I like that. They're like the London taxi cabs, double-decker buses, and red telephone booths and stuff like that. So incredible though, because that mod, like Fallout London, is it's community created, right? I believe. Object scanner. I suppose I should craft this. Can't afford recipe. It's probably a good thing. Xeno Zapper. I don't need. So, what's this awesome shop thing? How do I get these fix-it? How do I get fix-it coupons again? We need the, is it the sink? Is that what gives me the coupons? I actually don't know. Oh, 500 wire. This is insane. I'm literally, I can't keep up with myself right now. I mean, that's really is the name of this game, really, isn't it? Jump pads. Jump pads, yeah, they're kind of cool. I guess we have to unlock all of Tier 2 anyway, so I might as well do this now. This is reinforced iron plate, which needs screws. And that is produced in an assembler. So that's going to be our second level of our factory. Is going to contain the assemblers. So are we going to do that now? What about this one? Well, we can't create rotors yet because rotors... Oh, well, we can't create those yet. I think we need to do that. I think we need to do that first. So let's get some of this locked away. Actually already got some of those anyway from the start of the game, which was nice. So we need more iron plates. Okay. Iron plates it is. I really what I really shouldn't do is actually be, I'm kind of hamstringing my production lines here. I should be offloading these into containers, really. The one thing I haven't thought about, hey, what's up, Sith Lord Maul? I got there. How's it going? And yeah, welcome to Lurk. Of course, watch my amateur satisfactory skills at work here. Clumsy but developing. This is such an incredible game. I love it so much, and I'm actually loving it even more after version 1 and having played it before and getting rid of some of the initial hurdles of learning a new system, and the quality of life that version 1 has brought to this is insane. So good. Right, so now we are going to build a storage box. I've still got one more slot in my hot bar there, so I might use that for storage. I have not thought about... It was made by a bunch of fans, and you can tell how passionate they were about making it. Yeah, I mean, I've seen some videos on it and stuff, and screenshots and all that, and it looks amazing. And I mean, heck, maybe it would actually be something pretty cool to do, considering like the very first game I ever played on stream was Fallout 1. Like, it'd be quite nostalgic actually, like 4 years ago or something, or whenever the heck I did my first stream. Yeah, that's cool. You just purchased the game yourself, struggling with the mouse and keyboard because you're more of a console gamer. Yeah, fair enough. I find that really fascinating, actually. I'm like, this is not a like, this is I mean this like purely like, this is no shade on console, because I've got like 3 consoles in the house. But I've been on mouse and keyboard since I was like a 5 or 6 year old or something, you know, and it's just so like embedded in my soul. So, but yeah, I can imagine. I guess it's like learning to drive stick after having driven a manual for a while or something. Not saying that console is the automatic car of gaming. Anyway, I'm just going to stop talking. I'm real good at digging myself into holes like that, but you know what I mean. Stick with it. You'll get there. But I do understand your struggles. And I mean, heck, it's got a lot of shortcuts anyway. There's a lot of like finger twisting stuff going on here with middle mouse button and control and shift and H and blah 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 blah. I don't know, all sorts of keys you've got to press at the same time. So yeah, So you know what? I could possibly start thinking about some kind of storage system, but that's one thing I remember last time from this game is I found it really hard to commit to building something because you don't know how. You just don't know how much space you're going to need, right? Like, how many more constructors am I going to need? This is supposed to be my constructor level. So really what I should do is leave this entire stretch out here available for constructors. That would be kind of smart. And I should think about storage perhaps, like, maybe off to the side or something? I don't know. Or you know what? I should just not worry about it so much, and I should just build some storage for now as a temporary measure, and I can always rearrange later. Ha! Famous last words. Famous last satisfactory words they are. You miss driving vehicles with a manual transmission? Yeah, I learnt on a manual, and look, I drive a freaking electric vehicle now, and I love it. To be completely honest with you, it's amazing. I just absolutely adore my car. It's a great time. But yeah, I loved driving stick. It was great, and I still can. Like, I've still had to hire trucks and stuff every now and then, you know, and driving those stick is great. It's good fun. Real driving, you know, it is. It's like you're fully active and engaged the whole time. That's what I like about it. It's cool. And I just noticed, Sith Lord Maul, that you've never been here before as well, so welcome. Yeah. I don't know what brought you this way, but yeah, welcome. Anyway. I've streamed on and off for like years now, and the last couple of years I've probably streamed about 5 times in total. But I really missed it, and I really missed the people that I met during streaming and stuff, and some friends that I made over the time, and yeah, time in my life now where I can get back into it and just enjoy playing some games and chatting with people. So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Not a fancy fandangled streamer by any chance. I work a I'd say a 40-hour-a-week job, but in reality I probably work closer to 50 or 60 hours a week. But that's by choice. What is going on here? Why are these things... Oh, it's because they're actually not burning... They're actually not burning much fuel. And I know why they're not burning much fuel is because I'm not using everything I'm producing. So, I mean, that's not a terrible position to be in, to be completely honest, because... Like... See, like, these... You keep forgetting some of the people who come and chat are old enough to be your parents. Yeah. I mean, maybe I am, Gecko. Maybe I'm old enough to be your dad. You know, Kiwi dad. I'm 40. The big 4-0. Exactly, you learn on tractors first. Nice. Hey, I think it's one of the you're an old guy gamer. Nice. One of the crew. Let's go. I mean, I grew up like I was there, you know. We were there at the start, like literally there at the start. Loading in. You're 47. You got a few on me. So I had a tape drive. I had a tape drive computer, so I had to put in a tape to load up games. Well, I say I had it. My brother had it. My brother was whatever came before millennials. Was it boomer? I don't know. Anyway, but he, yeah, he had a Commodore, and yeah, I learnt on there. I learnt all about computers by breaking his time and time again. Your dad's 51. Nice. I know. I've got some. I got some 50-year-old friends. In fact, I went to a 50th birthday party a couple of weekends ago. I associate with people plus or minus 15 years my vintage. And that's not a hard cut off either, by the way, considering I have a 13-year-old daughter, so I kind of need to, you know, allow for that as well. What is going on with these wires? I'm just not using them. So I guess another thing I could create then with storage, I could create another storage container. Genex? Yeah, it was Genex. Okay, yeah, Genex. That's right. That's what it is. You are correct, I believe. So I could create another storage container here, and this one could take these. So this is cool. This is where the quality of life of this game. So I'm going to follow this line. I'm going to create a vertical elevator. We're going to swing that around. Gemini thinks I'm talking to it for some reason. I don't know why. Google is listening. Build mode. Wait. Oh yeah, no, that's around the right way. Okay, so we're going to pop that. The one frustrating thing about the building in this game is that containers don't line up exactly to the grid as well as some of the other materials do. Okay, so now we build that, and then we build the conveyor. Surface is too uneven. Are you serious? Oh, do I need to build freaking holes? I had those stackers, right? Those conveyor stackers. Wait, how does that not work? Why does that not connect? You are the forgotten generation for a reason. Don't say... Oh, no, you're not. No, you're not. You guys had... You guys had some of the greatest breakthroughs in, like... science and engineering and... Oh, I don't know. There's some incredible stuff that happened in your generation. Is that? Okay, I need to try this again. I don't know what was going. Oh, it's because it was a. Can't talk properly. Is it because I built that round the wrong way? Maybe I actually did. I don't think I did. Oh look, whatever. I'll just build it again. But my, yeah, my brother was like... I don't know. What was he into? What was he into? Things like Rocky Horror Picture Show and... Look, okay, I'm going to be honest. Queen. There we go. The ultimate Baffo gener... You're going to have to... Look, I'm going to show my millennial ignorance here, but you're going to have to fill me in on what that means, because I'm actually I'm actually not sure. Oh dear. I'm down with the lingo, just not of you know, just not of down with millennial lingo, which is really lame. This is really bugging me. Why is this not working? Why can I not? If anyone can shed light on this for me, I would be incredibly grateful. So I don't want straight mode, I just want default mode, right? Oh, maybe I can... Okay. Well, let's try this then. Let's go here. Pop that up. That is not... Wait. So that's the constructor for the cable. So it goes in there and it comes out of all these other ones. So it should be coming out of there, right? So why is the conveyor belt? Queen is one of the greatest rock bands of all time. I will not disagree. Like, you know what's fantastic, right? So my daughter just turned 13, and I also live in a house with I might get this wrong. Yeah, 15-year-old, 15, like 16. And the music that they love and listen to is fantastic. It's great. Like, they're listening to stuff that I was listening to when I was a teenager, you know, like, it's real nostalgic, and they're getting into it. Like, I mean, my daughter is learning to play the drums, and she loves, like, Nirvana now. She's getting into that, and AC/DC, and fuck around and find out. True, actually. Yes. Now, okay. Now I know what you mean. Okay. I've heard the phrase, I just haven't heard it abbreviated before, so excuse my brief moment of ignorance there. Okay, so in theory this should work, right? In theory. So we go like this. This should be lined up. So if this doesn't work, I'm going to be so annoyed. I'm not happy about this. Like, what? What is going on? This is so bizarre. That should be lined up. Is this lining up with the wrong thing, or no? That's the input. Oh, good of the evening, old there, Bigfoot, my friend, mate. How you doing? How you doing? Nice to see you again. How was the track? We've got a few more folks in here tonight, Bigfoot. You missed Luke earlier on. Luke the Joker was in the Kiwi house, and also Mystery is here, and we have a new Gen X gamer who's joined us tonight. Sith Lord Maul. This is fun. I really missed this. I missed having the time. I missed having the time to stream, and it's really nice to be back and do it again. It's cool. Stoked. Okay, so something is. Look, let's be like, something really weird is going on here with this. I think this has taken me way too long to get. Look, okay, my day job, software developer, right? This is just like software development. the seemingly, like, I've got to build a conveyor belt to move coils of cable into a storage container, okay? Simplest job ever, right? Can you cover that? You all good? Yep, sweet, no worries. It's going to take me like, 5 minutes. I'll have it done. 2 days later, you're like tearing your hair out with insanity, going like, what is this doing to me? Is the audio real glitchy for you guys? Because I'm getting audio cuts. Yeah, I'm getting audio cutting in and out a little bit. It's kind of annoying. Okay. Okay, can anyone explain this to me? How is that going in the out hole? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay. I'm so unbelievably confused right now at why this isn't working. Is it just is it just like, is the game, have I like found a bug or something? Is that what's going on? I feel maybe it's this splitter over here that's around the wrong way or something. Wait, that's a conveyor merger. Oh my god. Well, I have only myself to blame. You have not been having any audio problems. Okay, that's good. That is good. It's good to know. So what are we making in here? We are making wire. We are making wire, and that is all merging in together, and that wire is going into that wire. How? Okay, so what I want to know is, okay, there is an easy way. So the mergers are orange and the splitters are that kind of color. So there is a way to notice the difference. We're making cable out of that stuff. So what I need to do is after these have merged. See, this is where I start to overthink my logistics a little bit. And I shouldn't. I should not. I think I found the coding error. I certainly did. I used a plus instead of a minus. That is a fundamental mistake. This guy has been here seriously since I started this game, and I don't know how to get rid of him. I'm pretty sure you can kill them, and I might have to resort to violence to get rid of him, but I'm not 100% sure yet. Anyway, I've got so locked up on this one singular problem that I've kind of completely neglected to think about anything else. So, I mean, really what I could do is put a... is there a bug in the system? There certainly is, and I know that's probably... I always remember, like, yeah, I know it's probably a reference from somewhere, but... Okay, so here we go. Now this is always the fun bit, is trying to match up the stackers and conveyors. See, it's so annoying. It's like it there's no way to shift, like budge that down. You can have things floating in midair if you want, which is great. What I wish you could do is build a, like say you had number 7 here, I wish I could build it just like, oh you can. Ah, that's good. Okay. Don't mind me. Conveyor belt turns too sharply. So I need to find the very first place I can put this. That's going to make sense to split off and ship the remainder over to some storage containers. Excuse the flashing lights. I know they're horrendous. And it's interesting because you can't snap. You can't snap to there either. So like if I built one there, would it help me snap to the grid or not? It does. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. Wow. Fancy schmancy. Okay, let's go to number 9. Let's go in here. Why is it saying it's clipping? Probably because it is. Nah, it's not clipping. That's fine. It's not visually clipping. It just is a bit tight. That's all. There we go. Good, good, good. ROG Allies. Look, every time I go into PB Tech, every time I go into that shop, I'm tempted by them. What I did buy was a I did purchase a mobile game controller for my phone. Okay. Now, I didn't know what to expect. I was like, this thing's probably going to be rubbish. It's probably not going to be any good. And it is. It's terrible. I would not recommend it to my worst enemy. I think I've used it maybe twice. And yeah, I just... unfortunately, it's actually, look, honestly, it's not the game controller that's bad. It's not that is bad. It's the lack of support for controller games on Steam. So I think in terms of like a Steam Deck or something like that, like for example Satisfactory, right? I was like, hey, how amazing would it be to be able to chill in the lounge, in the living room, and just play Satisfactory on my phone with NVIDIA Shield, Steam game streaming, right? T-Mobile device. On another note, that is beautiful. That works so well. I was so impressed by that. I was blown away by how well game streaming works. But there's one thing about being able to load the game on your device, and there's another thing about being able to actually control it. So it's not, I wouldn't, yeah, and I agree with Gecko. I don't think you're going to have too much problem. Like, look at the Nintendo Switch, right? Like, we're at a point where games are starting to get to a ridiculous level of realism. And you could argue they're getting to a level of realism that is just too high to notice. Like, it's... Stuff's just happening so fast all the time that you don't actually fully... You can't fully comprehend what you're seeing and taking in. Like, I mean, I remember getting... Okay, no, I'm not going to go down that. I'm not going to go down that. I grew up in the 90s with 640 by 480 graphics, or 320 by 200 or whatever it was. Okay. I grew up in an era where you actually asked, can this run Doom? And not just being ironic and seeing if you can run it on like a toaster or something. Anyway, what am I doing in this game? I'm playing a game, aren't I? I completely forgot. So, yeah, I mean, I agree that, like, on a small screen, right? Like, I haven't once on my, like, Nintendo Switch thought, oh, man, I wish Breath of the Wild had more immersive and better graphics, because I was just so immersed in that game and the story and everything. Like, I just loved it, and it didn't need the crazy graphics. So as long as it can scale and run well on a slightly lower end device, yeah, I mean, yeah, PS1 games, right? And like when you were playing that, you were so zoned in, you were so locked in that you didn't care what they looked like. They were just like you were just so incredibly immersed in the game, and just yeah. And like first person shooters now, like, I mean, who stops to look at the scenery? And in fact, you look at games like Valorant, right? And now, okay, so there are some exceptions, and I think Gecko brings up another one of like games that are designed to look pretty. So games like Fallout and so on. Like the newest Fallouts, like Fallout London, right? And people have been modding Skyrim for generations to make it look incredibly realistic and amazing. And it's nice. It's nice to walk around and look at some beautiful scenery, but I don't know. Anyway, my point is that I don't think you're going to have a problem. Gran Turismo 1, 320 by 240. Exactly, right? And that you felt like you were driving a racing car. You felt like you were a race car driver. Like, I don't know. Maybe, I mean, honestly, I have fired up a couple of old games and been like, whoa, was it really this bad? But
your contractual obligation towards efficiency. Recreational use of belts and lifts does not count towards work hours and will put you on the list. Stay efficient, don't disappoint, fix it.
Yes, fix it. Yes, boss. Yeah, so... Yep. Well, this is interesting. Fix-It Sync. I've never built one of the... Awesome Sync, sorry. I've never built one of these before. And I don't know why it's not letting me build... It's letting me build it there. But it's not letting me build it there because the surface is too uneven. Frickin' metal plates of all things. Okay, whatever. It's just baiting me. Gran Turismo 3 still looks sweet. Yeah, I think... And I mean, I think this is the thing. I think there is a sweet spot, right? There's a sweet era of gaming where things looked really good. Missing concrete. Oh, of course you are. Of course you're missing concrete. And yeah, I mean, I'm all for technological innovation, obviously. Like, I love tech, right? There's a song that geez, Napoleon. What was the song that Napoleon's dad. I love technology. And Napoleon Dynamite, whatever. I don't know. That was great. Anyway. Where was I going with that thought? Yes, I love technology. And I love seeing things get better. But I think the focus on that, when the focus on aesthetics, you know, it can never ever come before the focus on gameplay. Like, focus on gameplay and story. We are storytelling and story consuming animals. That's what we are as humans, you know, like it's what we do. And story comes first. Story is king. Has to be. And I'm saying that playing a game called Satisfactory, where you do nothing but exploit the resources of a planet to build a factory, but saying that, they've actually managed to, like, add in some kind of, like, when I say story, it doesn't have to be this, like, deep, soul-searching, crazy, life-changing thing that people are going to be quoting for millennia to come. It can be so much as, like, you are this person on this planet and this is your journey. And you live it out, you know, as long as that journey's good and exciting and fun and a good progression, and it's got a bit of humor as well, which always helps. Yeah, and I think, yeah, Gecko, I think you're right as well. Like, style counts for a lot as well. So I think even if a game, like, there's not, yeah, as you say, the fidelity so much. Like, I think even if just the style of assets and everything is really cohesive and looks and well thought out and looks good, that's huge as well. Why isn't this where... Okay, so this is annoying. Oh, because these are... It's slightly... I bet there's a Satisfactory that can run Doom. Well, yeah, I mean, you're not far off. You're actually not far off, because this game does have a game inside it. In fact, if we go up to here, let's have a look. Where is it? It's in... No. Ah, in here. There we go. There we go. One step away from Doom. Doom. I was thinking Dune and Deluxe and Doom at the same time. I have no idea what I'm doing. I assume I'm supposed to fill out the grid perfectly with, and I'm really bad at this. My IQ is going downhill as I play this more and more. Can you rotate things? No, you can't. Okay, well, that's good to know. I should have looked that up first. This ain't great. All right, let's go. Let's see what we got here. We got 4. We got 4. We got... Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna start off strong. We're just gonna start off like this. We're gonna put that there, and then we're gonna go like that. No, we're not gonna go like that, because we're gonna go like that, right? And then we're gonna... See, I know what I'm doing. And we're gonna... For sure, we're gonna go like that, you see. And then we're gonna do a thing. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I guess you gotta go faster than that. But yeah. Do you get fix-it tokens for that? I wonder if you actually get fix-it tokens. Oh, let's interact with the toilet. Hey, you can flush stuff. Fluid dynamics for dummies, or for pioneers. A guide for the rest of us. Oh, yep. Cool, I'm a vampire, no reflection. Or there's something in the mirror there, I'm not exactly sure what that is. Fix-It toothpaste, fluoride toothpaste. Let's look if there's any other little meme jokes around here. Not really. There's that little guy. If you can run Minecraft in Minecraft, why couldn't Satisfactory run Doom? Well, that's very true. Did you hear about you heard about the well, and that brings up another fascinating. I appreciate whoever's. Oh no. Anyway, that brings up another fascinating thing. Is that what was I going to say? AI. Okay, AI, like Nvidia, Jensen or Jensen Huang or whatever, you know, they're talking about like games aren't going to be rendered in the traditional pipeline anymore. They're going to be rendered fully by AI, and they've just released like pretty much I say fully working version, but they've released a version of Minecraft that was purely rendered and run in AI, not a game engine. It was literally like 20 or 30 frames a second or something like that, completely run by AI, which is nuts. So yeah, the traditional render pipeline is going to be dead. It's going to be AI generated images based on inputs from a game engine or whatever. It's going to be a totally different world how games are created. Now I am faffing around here something chronic, so I need to actually work on getting up to the top level. Now in order to get jump pads, which is going to help me to do that, oh, excuse me. In order to do that, I'm going to need some efficient way of getting up to the top level. This is what I didn't. This is what I did not plan for. This is what I did not plan for. How to get to the top. So maybe, I mean, I really do need the jump pads. The jump pads would be fantastic. We need 50 rotors. And in order to make rotors, we need a assembler. Now, what I could do for now is just be real janky about this whole situation and go like this. And look, to be honest, I feel like this is the best course of action right now. The only course of action right now. You just came back from Marathon Air Break, yeah. I swear they've gotten worse, eh? I do. I swear the ads have... I don't know. That's not what I wanted to do. Anyway. Gotta keep Bezos rich somehow, don't we? Okay, so this is just a temporary fix. That's what we say now, but it is. I'm just going to say it's a temporary fix. So we're going to put a ramp there. At least it's got some semblance of looking like an actual ramp. Okay, so now we can get up to the top. There we go. Look at this, beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, now we need to make an assembler. Now with the assembler, missing materials. assembler takes 2 inputs and we get 1 output. What we need to make are rotors, and rotors need... now, there's this search thing, there it is. Rotor. Rotor needs screws and iron rods. Okay, now screws I think were happening over this side a little bit more. And iron rods are way back here. So I think what we do is build an assembler around this area. So maybe we should go to level 3 hotbar and we'll start to put stuff in there. Assembler, missing rotor. Well, how the hell do I... Oh, I can use a craft bench. Of course. Let's build one here. Rotor. 6. Okay. I mean, how many rotors did I need to make an assembler? 1 out of 4. Okay. Uh-oh. Oof. And to make rotors... Thinking you get an ROG ally given your transient life. Look, I don't think it's a bad idea. I think it's a good idea. Yeah. 5 and 25. Iron rods and screws. Ah, that's right. Surplus is now going into here, as it should. Okay, I think we're getting back in business now. It's one thing I do remember about streaming, is it actually really does test your multitasking metal, you know? Maybe what I should do is just build like 3 assemblers. Just like, yeah, have them ready to go. So maybe... Now we've got to figure out how these things fit. So they fit 1 unit across. And sort of like 2 that way. Is that right? They're actually slightly bigger than 1, which is kind of annoying. You heard good idea? Yeah, that's all you needed to hear, mate. Go out and buy one tomorrow. Do it. Because I said so. But no, I don't think it'd be... I don't think it'd be a bad... And it wouldn't be a bad investment in your happiness. Alright? I mean, it's pretty much a laptop anyway. I mean, it just runs freaking Windows after all, you know? Look how beautiful these things are all lined up like this. It's nice. Very happy. Okay, so now we need to feed them. We need to feed the beasts. Can I... I love the fact that this game isn't too wild on, like, it doesn't take you like half an hour to build up enough resources to build one, like, run of flooring like that, you know? You can do it pretty quick. Like, they made matter what needs to matter, if that makes any sense at all. Now I say that because at some point I'm going to run out of basic materials to build real basic stuff. But we'll see what happens. Hey, when did I build that? I didn't build that. I mean, obviously I did. It's the danger of Zoop mode. I gotta turn it off. No, that actually... is supposed to be... Just for satisfaction, I should probably make this look the same. Speaking of beasts, are you going to be keeping that creature? Well, I mean, look, to be honest, he's chosen me. I've had no say in this matter so far, so I'm not exactly sure what to do about him. And partly because I actually don't know how to get rid of him. So it's a little bit awkward, if I'm being honest. One, two, three, four. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we were speaking. Wait, we were speaking of beasts. I don't remember that, but. Okay, I really have changed my satisfactory game, haven't I? Like, actually caring about how things are arranged and that there's some symmetricality between areas of space. And why not, you know? Why not? It's good. Oh yeah, okay. There's that big boy. Oh dear, I wasn't supposed to jump down there, but that's okay. It's kind of useful anyway. So I need to get these folks up the top. And we need, I think it was iron bars, was it? Was it iron bars and screws? So... I think it's that one. So yes, in answer to that question, it looks like I am keeping this creature. Yes, at least for the foreseeable future, anyway. Oops. Nope. So if you go 1, 2, 3, it doesn't tell you how high this thing is, right? So maybe that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just go like that. We'll see if that works. We'll make it work. Make the damn thing work. Okay, turn off Zoop mode for a minute here, boy. Okay, well that's, I mean, it's not perfect, but it's, I mean, we can do a nice little curve in the track there to get it working. I wish there was an easy way just to reorient these things. So, but alas, there is not. So it just needs to be like that, right? And then that goes straight into there. So what about straight mode? What does straight mode look like if we do that? I mean, that's kind of nice, actually. That works. I'm down with that. Keeps things nice and organized. Mimi could eat it if you somehow transport her into your factory. I'm sure she'd love it here. Sure she would. So I need jump pads. That's why I'm trying to create these rotors. But I need rotors for this guy anyway, so rotors are kind of a necessity. Now screws, I had a lot of screws stored in the other side of the base. Over here. So we'll get rid of that. And then we go number 9 and we, whoops, number 9. Like that. See if that works. And this is why I need jump pads, to be able to get up these levels a bit more efficiently. I mean, the fact that I'm actually doing this in levels right now is pretty wild. I think we'll go there. And then this can go... Oh, that does not. That is... Okay. Well, I saw the screws arriving, so that's something. And then if we build to there, and then we just go around the corner like that. Okay, that's beautiful. That is perfect. Mimi is far too lazy. Far too lazy to live in a factory like this. She would not... Yeah, no. She's way too lazy for that sort of jazz. Okay. So we have built this thing, and now we need a third power bank for our assemblers. Now, what do assemblers use in terms of power? They use 15 megawatts. So for 2 assemblers, no, so we can run 2 assemblers off 1 biofuel burner. So if we're going to have like, if we're going to have 6 assemblers up here, we're going to need 3 biomass burners. Quick maths. Alright, let's go. We're going to chuck that. Chuck that there. Now we only need 1 at this particular moment. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Don't shortcut things, mate. And chuck that there. We're going to go 5. Turn off straight. Okay. Now, this thing is going to start creating the power that we need. For our assemblers. I might as well just do 2 from the get-go to get going. Haha. Okay, let's go to there. We're gonna pop in a line there, and we'll go to there to there. We'll pop the power line there. We'll go from there to there. We'll go from there to there. I know we've already done that. So now we'll get the power upstairs. I could do with another ramp over here, I think. Might be nice. 4 meter. Formidable 4 meter. That's what they call them in the business. It's kind of like we've really got to put a corner on this building somewhere, don't we? Oh, this is why I need jump pads. Man, this is why I need jump pads. Now, do we have it? We don't have any biomass available to throw into this, do we? Actually, we've got some wood, and I don't think I actually ever... I didn't ever hook up the wood biomass. Now I do have a chainsaw, so... +7 wood. Nice. Well, it's not wood that I need, it's leaves. So I should just go around and do a bit of leaf harvesting. Leaf harvesting. Just for a little bit. Just to load up our... just to gas up a wee bit. Spam E while I run around, basically, is what that comes down to. Now, I can't remember from playing this last time is whether plants grow back over time or not. I honestly cannot remember. So, anyway, not important. How many leaves do I have? A lot. Okay, I might as well go up to 1,000. And that's going to keep me fueled up quite a while. At some point it's going to complain I don't have enough inventory space, so that's... Oh, and I can also see the total count of leaves I've got there as well, so that's handy. Keep hitting the wrong buttons. So much for being a native mouse and keyboard user, eh? Sometimes I wonder. Considering the fact that I spend my day job, I spend typing, like, pretty much all day. Well, actually, no. That's a bit of a lie. My day job, I actually sit there most of the time. You could stack containers like Gecko. Yep. No, you're right. I was literally thinking that, but then I'm like, I don't know. It's a slippery slope to... I think what I... It's only a slippery slope in the fact that I'm going to have these weird stacked containers that... But you know what? It's not actually a dumb idea. It really isn't. It really isn't a silly idea at all. In fact, I'm going to do it. You're right. Yeah, you are over encumbered. Alright, and then what I'm going to do here is just a bit of a cheat, okay? Just don't judge me, alright? Please don't judge me. I can feel the judgment. I asked you not to, alright? Nah, never mind. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Your judgment, yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to do it. I felt too guilty from your judgment, so I'm just going to build another one. Okay, and there is the danger of falling off the ladder. There's 3 points of contact at all times. Alright, perfect. Thank you, Gecko. If this ends in a disaster of cataclysmic logistical proportions, we know who to go to. We know what Fix-It employee made that decision to use containers as ladders. But I think it's actually genius. It's actually a good idea, so well done. Wait. There we go, look at that, eh? Beautiful. Now, is this thing actually generating anything? Constructing. 15 megawatts. Look at that, okay? And now we should have 60 available. If I've done my math correctly, this should say capacity 60. Max consumption 45. Now, I don't know why that is saying consumption 45 when there is only one assembler doing something. I'm not sure what the deal is there, but that's okay. You're two. Okay. Oh look, there's our biomass. Now that yeah, so these guys need to be loaded up with biomass. And you know, it's probably about time that I created the wood biomass as well. Don't tell me what to do, game. So I reckon we do that. I reckon what we do is we'll go to the input. We'll chuck that there. We're going to take the wood out of here. Somehow. Pretty sure. Just do this. Yeah, okay. Screwed that up a little bit. Let's try again. So really what I want to do is put a belt there. That. I want to come around the corner here. And that there. This is so much more organized than my last base. That container is backwards. God, freaking, are you serious right now? Oh. Hey, if you climb up here, you can actually access the containers. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. So what are we going to put in there just to save some space? We'll just chuck some random stuff in there and forget about it for the rest of the game. Sounds good to me. Because, yes, I put that round the wrong way. There we go. Tell you what, the middle mouse button. The middle mouse button to copy or select an existing object type is just the best. And the straight conveyor building mode, where it automatically does like turns for you and stuff, like nice 90-degree turns, is one of my favorite features as well. It is so good. So good. Okay. Now this thing, we need to grab a power line, and we're going to branch it off there, and we're going to put it there, and we're going to chuck that onto there. We're going to configure this guy to create biomass out of wood. And we are going to... Now this might actually blow the power network, I just realized. We might have too many constructors. Capacity 60, max consumption 44. No, that's if everything were active, so I think we should still be alright. And then here we're going to do a merger. And then we're going to take a belt and we're going to go like that. How good is that? How good is that? That is beautiful. I gotta say, I'm really happy with that. That is absolutely... So now, anytime I get wood or leaves, I can easily fuel up. And it's actually surprisingly, like, efficient. I don't actually have to do it that much. However, saying that, the fact that I still have to go and farm leaves means things aren't as efficient as they could be. And until we get oil power and until we get that sort of stuff, I'm not happy. So that will come. That will come in time.
for now, I think I'm off to a decent start. Now, our assemblers. Is this full already? No, it's not. It's just slow. It's just really, really slow. Now, the thing is, the screws are flowing. The screws are flowing. I remember this from the last time I played this game. I remember this from the last time. You can just never have enough screw production. You're pretty impressed by ASW fuel system. Thanks. I'm actually quite proud of it. I really am. Okay, so I can actually use these more. These aren't getting fully utilized yet. So I can create another... constructor here. And hopefully... Oh, that is very tight, but I can move this, actually, which I probably should do. So what I'll do there is we've got a splitter. Now the splitter is going to... Yeah, we're just going to shift that over a little bit. It only needs to be over by like 1 square. Like that. That's fine. And then we'll put that there. Have I misaligned this again? No, I haven't. Got a little angry at myself there for a second. Conveyor lift. This took me ages last time. Okay, well that's fine. Conveyor lift, we can just go straight out of there. And align it up. That. And then replace that with that. Okay. So now that's creating screws. That's creating, will be creating screws when I give it power. Now this I'm a little worried about, because if we have a look at our power network for the constructors, max consumption 44. We might need to go another bank. We might need to go one more bank, because this is the that's the constructor bank. This is the assembler bank. I need to customize them. How do you do customization? I had it up once before. Is it tab? Do you have to put something in? Build menu. Customizer. So, right, so there's these interesting, so there's these swatches. So, like, I could potentially color code these things to make life a little bit easier on myself. So, that's like miners and all that sort of stuff. And then we can make all of our constructors like that color. Wow. Wow. Hey, Sith Lord Maul, thank you for following. I appreciate that. Thanks for hanging out. I wondered if you were still here, actually. I'm not much one to rabbit on about if someone's still there or not. It's been nice to meet you and talk to you. Thanks for hanging out. And I hope that we can share bases one day. Like, because I think you can make your base public actually, and you can share like an invite code to your base. So like, yeah, if there's ever a time, I don't know, feel like you want to show it off or something, let me know. Okay. Now, okay, this has got no power. This is what we're up to. So I needed to work out this power situation. So this is one of the best. This is one of the best pieces of advice I got given when the last time I played this game. Was the whole like build a power pole for every device. Like, just do it. Like, they don't cost. They hardly cost a thing. You might as well just put a power line down, because it's a point where you can check your power grid, and if you've got them everywhere, you can just run around and you can just find them. Now, I never used customize last time either, and I've got to say, I must say that it's really cool. I am quite enjoying this idea of being able to paint everything the same color that's in the same group of production. It is extremely helpful. Now we'll see how long that lasts, and see how long I keep it up for. But at the moment, I'm going to do my best You could not play this game. You would go insane trying to make it all straight. Well, I mean, the thing is, Gecko is like, I've been harping on about it for a little while now, but like some of the quality of life improvements they've done recently enable that. They enable you to make all your conveyor belts straight, everything, and all of that. It's great. Like, nice corners. I mean, I know. I mean, look at this. Okay, this isn't exactly. I'm not exactly selling it by this travesty of logistics right there, but okay. I believe now I am producing screws in here as well. So what we need to do then is also basically just copy this. I find it so hard to judge height in this. Go like that. I mean, what I could have done there, I mean, screws are needed. If I've got an excess of screws, I can sort them out upstairs. I doubt I will though, because to create rotors, So what I could do, this one, I could change these around now. So this could feed that. So if we go down to here, we'll go to there, pop that in there, and we'll do straight mode, I think, just to give it some nice official curvature. There we go. So that's back in business again. And then this one, we can do the same. So we can turn the corner. Missing iron plates. Wow. That hasn't happened in a while. I can't believe I need to go and get some iron plates. Just get a couple hundred. That's the quickest way up. You know what the quickest way up is? Jump pads. Or a jetpack. But I don't have those yet, so... Alas, we can be dreamers. Right, let's do this. We're going to attach that to there. Well, why doesn't that... Maybe I can't use straight mode for it. Yeah. Take that. Look how nice those lining up tools are. So good. Oh god, it makes the game just so much more satisfying. And then that one was straight mode, like that. Look how symmetrical that is. Gecko, there you go, mate. That's for you. Okay, nice and symmetrical. Now, the only other thing we need here, which is going to break a little bit of symmetry, is a splitter. Which we are going to... I think what I could do, if I put a conveyor pole there, is that actually going to help me? It does. That's handy. No, it doesn't. That's annoying. Why does it... Ah, whatever. I'll just get rid of that. 5. Go straight into there. Assembler. This can create rotors as well. And we have given it power, so... yeah, that's good. That's very good. I actually really like the movement in this game. It's just fun to slide around. Why has that got gaps in it? It's kind of weird. Oh, it's probably... oh, I don't know. That was a bit weird. Why has that got gaps in it and that one doesn't? How does that work? Oh, it's because... okay, so one of these isn't getting enough materials. It's probably this then. That's not getting enough iron rod. So that's got nothing in it. So what we need to think about doing at some point is improving our iron rod production. Where's it even coming from? Oh, there. I see. So we need to get to overclocking, and I cannot remember how to do that. I cannot remember when overclocking comes up. we can't make these constructors go any faster, so I could potentially actually create another constructor, but that's going to require another bank of power. That is going to require a further constructor power bank to generate more iron rods. But it might be worth it. It might be worth it. Because we have arranged our base nicely enough to be able to do this sort of stuff. I don't know what is going on here. What is that? Is this like... It's a splitter, eh? That is definitely a splitter. Not a merger. Okay, so that's the issue I'm having. So what I need is a merger there with the output there. Ugh. No matter how much space you think you're giving yourself, you just haven't given yourself enough in this game. Look, that'll be fine. Famous last words. Alright, but that'll be fine. Okay. Let's grab this. I love the noises as well. I just realized my music's stopped. Stand by. I don't know how to use my streaming software anymore. Audio sources. There we go. YouTube. Interact. Reload. There we go. Bit of an 80s synthwave to go with Satisfactory. It's always a bop. Okay. It's probably really quiet. That's okay. It's just going to be background. Now this guy was creating iron rods. Yep. Yeah, look how much iron we've got, and it's just not getting used. It's ridiculous. It's an absolute waste. That's what it is. Oh, why am I getting overlaps? Okay. It's weird, like sometimes it's overlapping and sometimes it's not. Is there any reason? Okay. I really wish it clipped, snapped as you were dragging it that way, but that's okay. Build mode straight. Alright, that's good. Now, let's double check this power situation, because I'm pretty sure that my constructed power grid was starting to run dry. Starting to ask a little bit too much of her. 48. Now, what do constructors use? Oh, they only use 4. I'm going insane. There's no way. I've got so much more power available. Alright, well, let's get rid of this then. We'll go power line, chuck one there, after that, chuck one there, we'll hook that up to that. Beauty. So that's creating iron rods now. Now we should have sorted out that bottleneck. That iron rod bottleneck. And we should have a nice steady flow of iron rods flowing through this container. Now, if we've really sorted out the bottleneck, we'll actually have a build-up of iron rods in this container. But they might be asking just a little too much. Right, what the heck did I just do? What is this organic matter in my way? Get out of here. I have no fuel. Fantastic. Well, I'll go steal some fuel off the production line. Oh boy, we've actually run out of all types of fuel. That ain't good. I mean, that's actually not, honestly, that's actually not much of a surprise. Oh, jeez. Okay, we need to do a bit of a fuel farming mission again. We go cut down some trees. Let's do it. Let's look at the beautiful scenery, cut down some trees, and listen to 80 synthwave. It sounds like a very wholesome gathering of events. Excuse the flashing. It is one of the most epileptic activities you can do in this game. It's gathering copious amounts of foliage. Foliage. I guess we just have to use our hands at the moment, right? Because I didn't get enough fuel for the blimmin' chainsaw. That's okay. What is the time? 11:15. Okay, that's good. The night is young. Maybe Luke will be back by the time I finish streaming. $718 leaves. I need to get to 1,000. I need a nice round 1,000. That'll keep things ticking along for a little while. Now, I believe there was a way to also ping things that you see as well. Like you can ping stuff on the map. Who's this little guy? So we got 1,000. We got our 1,000. Look at that base. It's beautiful, isn't it? Hey. It's actually quite nice. I actually quite like it. It actually looks very organized. The most organized I've ever been in this game. And I'm proud of it. Alright, let's chuck that there. We'll go... So hard to tell which one you're looking at. The wood in there. Yep. Right, that should get our biomass production back up again. Should give us power for a little bit longer. So yeah, right, look at this. So this is actually like maybe using more. Okay. We'll take some concrete with us. I love the way that in this game, I remember asking last time I played this, I was like, or thinking last time, I was like, how the hell does this guy carry like 500 bags of concrete in his pocket? And I actually found it out this time. It's actually a pocket dimension. They said it in the game. It's lore. So now things are starting to come back to me, because I remember the fact that you need screws to make rotors and iron pipes to make rotors, but you need iron pipes to also make screws. So it's like the amount of iron rods that you need is just insane. It's wild. But now we are creating a whole bunch more iron rods, and this is actually starting to back up, which is a good sign. That means that we are consuming less. So that's an iron rod producer as well. Now this one is not quite so fortunate. I'm a little confused at why there's some kind of backlog going on here. Ah, I think I found it. Something weird is happening. No, that wasn't it. That was actually working just fine. There we go. That's okay. So we had a broken conveyor belt there. That's better. So that should start counting down now. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. Knew something didn't look right there. That's much better. So we are also taking iron rods here to create screws. And Baldur's Gate 3, yeah, Baldur's Gate 3, whatever. I watched it. I watched some of it. I actually didn't completely. I didn't want to watch it from start to finish. I didn't want to spoil it for me, because I have not played it yet, and I do want to. I really do. I want to play it. So maybe that's something I could look at doing one day, you know? Cracking out Baldur's Gate 3 on stream. I mean, there's no other good time that I'm going to play it, so I might as well do it while I'm streaming. Potentially. Look at this. Oh, this is good. This is good. We've got a backup of... We've got a backing up of biomass again. And how are we looking for the actual fuel? We've hardly used any of it, so that is absolutely beautiful. Your ad break is about to start, folks. 50 seconds away. I do apologize. And thanks everyone for hanging out. I don't know who's here, but I appreciate the fact that there are some people here. It's really nice. Makes it a lot more fun when there are some folks just chilling out alongside me. Right, so we've still got a little bit of a lull in screw production, but the way it's coming through now is better than it was coming through before. So we definitely don't have a problem with iron bars. And in fact, let's have a look at this constructor. Iron bars are building up. So we're actually overproducing iron bars. We're overproducing some iron bars. So in theory, we could take some of those iron bars. We could take some of those iron bars and create even more screws. So we've got one, I think we've got 2 screw machines. Is that right? We could do a third. We could have a third screw machine. And we could put it right here. I say, things are getting a little crazy around here, but that's okay. You ever been hit by ads, Gecko? That's interesting. Don't say that too loud, Twitch might, you know. Old Bezos doesn't like to lose money. There we go. Let's do that. So more iron rods coming around the bend, maybe? Wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Is it? Hold up. Oh, it's because I'm not... Oh, it's actually because I'm not producing enough iron rods. Okay, so this is a complete waste of time then. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay, so what we actually want to do... The actual plan is, I don't know, because we can't, actually, is this conveyor is working at half capacity, right? So in theory I could put I could do this. I could put that there, I could get rid of that, that. Welcome back, Bigfoot. I hope it was a lovely holiday. Merger. And then we want the output on that side. Now what I'm going to do before I go to bed tonight Gonna have some noodles. Have some freaking, have some goddamn noodles. That's what I'm gonna do. You know why I'm gonna have some noodles? I'm gonna ban through these constructors. And what I did notice is that we are still not... See, we're doing 15 per minute and we're getting 15 per minute, so... I think these things are exactly in tune with how they should be. Unfortunately, it's just still not enough for... It's just still not enough for the screw production. Noodles do sound great. I know, when do noodles not sound great? You know, they're it's just food of champions, you know? So good. Yeah, what I might do here, I'm just trying to get a little bit creative with how to do this. I think we might just create like a mock foundation kind of thing, you know? There's absolutely 0 point to this. It's like a mock building corner. Just as like a pillar to say, yeah, okay, this is kind of the boundary of the building. I'm really over-explaining this, but you know, that's fine. That's my prerogative to over-explain. Now, iron bars. To build more iron bars, we're going to need more iron. And I believe I do have more iron up here. So we could actually continue. We could continue to build. Because we have one. Look at this. Oh, this is perfect. We've got one more. We've got one more entry point into here. So yeah, this is absolutely perfect. If I do say so myself. This is going to work. I love my optimism. And I hope it pays off. So what we could build perhaps is another... Now how do we arrange this so it doesn't look completely horrendous? I think one way we could do it is pop it back here a little bit. I could put it around that way. That's kind of random, but it does work. Sometimes you just gotta over-explanation. You do. You just gotta get it out of your system, you know? You don't let that in. You don't leave that in there. Okay, we gotta. What we gotta do? What we gotta do is go back to slot 1 there. We gotta go number 7. We gotta nudge this guy back a little bit more. So he's gotta go. He's gotta go there. Now, unfortunately, that is overlapping with this limestone feeder, but that's okay. We'll sort that out afterwards. I still feel like that. No, I feel like I'm kind of digging myself a hole doing this. I feel like the best way is to make use of this area here. Look at me being all like controlled and making good decisions about logistics. That's what you call character growth. I gotta, okay. I think by default I just have to use the hologram mode. That looks good. Yes. Zoop that away. Man, look at this factory. It is so good. I mean, humble brag. I mean, I guess it's okay. I'm doing alright. I'm just saying that in terms of measurement compared to last time I played this game. Which I think we can all agree I've come a long way. If you don't agree with that, well, that's fine. I'm going to agree with myself. Zoom zoom. Okay. So this customizer swatch. Grab some of that sweet, sweet power. Apparently this already has 4 power lines attached. Ooh. Okay, this doesn't. So. Okay, in terms of, if we're looking at levels of bloody gecko satisfaction right now, I can see that this is going to be causing some consternation. The fact that this wire production has completely ground to a halt, and there is a lot going on there at the moment, but that's okay. Not much of a brag if it's an obvious fact. Oh well, thank you. It's been so much. This is a lot of fun. This is seriously, this game is fun. Very good. I mean, this is just for constructor logistics, so I might as well paint these things. Might as well paint these things blue anyway. I love the way it doesn't cost anything as well. It just uses like RGB or something. I don't know. Yeah. RGB paint. I don't even know what that's coming from. That's a constructor as well. So I can paint all that blue. Okay. I think I'll just slowly get used to this, you know? Like, slowly get used to what I've been painting. Certain colours. Because I ain't writing it down, that's for sure. Okay, so this thing here was going to create iron rods. Now in order to create iron rods we need iron ingots, and to create iron ingots what we need to do is something we haven't done in a long time. Let's go dink dink dink. Alright. Yep, we're still good, still good. We need a miner. Now, the thing is, with this initial base, I have still got a lot of, I've still got a lot of leeway with production, because I can still overclock things, eventually. I don't have that ability just yet, but, yeah. And then we were going to make a smelter right here. I just like building them. I mean, like, why wouldn't you build them right next to... maybe I'm missing something obvious, but why wouldn't you build them right next to the miner, you know? You know what I wish, like, in... what would be another cool feature is toggle to last. Like, so you, like if you had something selected and then you went to something else and you just want to go quickly back to the last thing that you were on. I think we'll just use default build mode for this. Look at that, it's not even in the middle. Ooh, what is up with that? Weirdo. Where is my... I thought there was a way you could zoom in as well. Like you could like do that thing where you're like, I don't know, zoom in or something. Maybe not. Maybe I'm dreaming. Okay, here we go. Let's put down the hologram. Let's check it out. See, that's in the wrong place. Is that in the right place? Yeah, that's right enough. Number 5. I mean, the middle mouse button click thing is great. It's almost enough. Yeah, it's going to be like some sort of a overlapping objects. Yeah, it's fine. You're going to get some noodles. Nice. Oh man, now you... It was like, I was the one who said noodles, and then that made you want to get noodles, and now you're going to get noodles, and now I'm jealous of you getting noodles, and I want noodles. This is ridiculous noodle cycle. It's how it's big noodle, man, I tell you. Big noodle. It's how they sell things, eh? It's how they get you. Big noodle conspiracy, that's what it is. Just in the hands of Big Noodle. Right. This is okay. I don't know what I'm actually doing here. I think I was just trying to industrialize the scenery a little bit, so my conveyor belt can look a little bit more at home, blasting its way through some beautiful foliage and landscape. Yeah, that's as good an entry point as any. I think we roll with that. I think we go. Man, Duolingo is shouting at me. The owl is not happy with me right now. I've not done my practice today, and it's warning me it's getting close to midnight, so... Woe is me if I don't listen to it. Tell you what though, Duolingo actually been pretty good. Gotta say, I feel like I've been doing it for a year now. I've reached a year streak. Thank you very much. Yep, famous, I know. But, can you fully can you fully take over the landscape? You can. That is awesome. No way. Oh, that's great. Oh, I'm actually pretty happy about that. So is that... Oh, see you later, ground. Huh. So we can make like a ramp. Make a ramp. What is it? 2 meter, 4 meter? Kind of clips. Oh, that's okay. It's actually designed to clip, so that's alright. We don't mind about that. maybe I should have done this. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Perfect. I should probably, you know, future-proof a little bit here. By not taking up all the room, but we'll go up to the top. I don't know. I've never figured out quite why it says it's clipping there when you're going to make it. Maybe it's the foundation that's clipping rather than the actual conveyor belt. The conveyor belt itself. I'm not sure. All right, let's do that. Okay, good. That's a beautiful conveyor belt. I mean, honestly, I probably didn't need to do that. I could have used some of these vertical conveyors and all that sort of stuff, but what ifs. Who's judging? I am, but... Okay, now I know that this carries power over to a copper mine that we have, so I can use this for my mining operation here. What's that there? Configure the power pole, max consumption 32, capacity 60, so we've still got a whole bunch left. Now, what's max consumption at now? 41. Yeah, so we're doing alright, that's good. Now this thing is creating iron ingots. This thing's generating iron ore, which then goes down to a constructor friend down here, which is creating those iron rods, which we've already set up to feed into the iron rod machine. We should call the Iron Maiden. No, maybe not. It's a torture device, wasn't it? Whatever that is. Grab this. That'll do. That'll do. You gave up on Duolingo after the rest of all your diamonds, maybe because you only used it on desktop. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be doing it if I couldn't do it on the phone. Like, no way. How are we looking here? Okay, we've got some iron bars on the way. This is good. This is good. Now, hold up a second. Hold up. Just one moment. This is round the wrong way. This is absolutely round the wrong way. This is not good. This... Okay. Alright, I have made a grievous mistake. We need to merge before we split. So we've got to redo this. That's fine. That is... I'm glad I found that out now, rather than later on. Okay. So, we're going to be a little bit of an operation. I think the best way to do this... What language are you doing? Ich lerne Deutsch. So, like, speaking is always the hardest part of a language, I would say. It's probably quite obvious. But I find that I can actually understand quite a bit now. I've watched some German shows and content and stuff for the purpose of, you know, sort of testing out whether I am actually learning anything, and turns out I was, so that's good. It's cool, feels good. 1, 2, 1, 2. Go there, get our conveyor belts. Boom. Oh. Okay, so we should have iron rods coming in from all directions. I'm pretty sure I don't know what happened there. I'm pretty sure there was some, oh, there they are. I knew it. Supergown. That's right. It is Supergown. Excuse me. Man, I'm almost out of room for concrete again. I need to store this. But first, before I do that, I need to sort out this issue. One thing at a time. That one, and then we're going to build conveyor mode. Oh. Where is that clipping? Oh, there. That is annoying. That is just... That is just annoying. Is there anything I can do about that? I mean, I could possibly get rid of this and just do a crazy conveyor. Like, I could maybe just go like this. I could maybe just do the old school way of building. No, maybe not. Okay. Fair enough. Whatever. It's just, we can't have that. Like, I'm okay with a little bit of clipping. A little bit of clipping. Okay, Gecko, really important question. Really important question here. What's your flavour? What flavour noodles is your jam? This is a very personal question, and if it's too much, I appreciate that. But okay, so here we go. This is what we're talking about. So I had one more thing I needed to do, which was hook this up again. This needs a splitter. And that splitter needs one of those, which needs one of those, which can then hook into there. And with any luck, it's not working. Oh, 7 seconds till ad break, guys. Everyone hide. I apologize again in advance. Okay, well that didn't work at all, did it? Oh, fine. Maybe that works. Maybe that didn't work. Okay. Is that working? That's working. There we go. We got it. We got it, folks. We got it. Now let's see if this continues to run. Or is it going to come crashing to a halt? No, we have iron bars being delivered. We have now upped our... We have now considerably upped our screw producing game. That is... I'm very happy about that. Very good. Very good. So, I mean, by now, who knows? I mean, in theory, I could... Like, I mean, this... I've got so much iron coming in here. I've got enough iron to, like, make something else. I don't know. It's pretty cool, like, containers work like capacitors, kind of. Not capacitors. What's like a... It's a ballast, or something like that. Like, they... Like, if you're overproducing, they kind of take the load for a while. Right, so what we should end up seeing is this is more of a consistent flow of screws. Both of these are producing rotors. We've got 85. We only need 50, so actually I'm going to complete this milestone right now. We're going to get jump pads, and that is going to absolutely improve our gameplay. Not a doubt in my mind. I'll plan this base a little bit more. I don't know what's going on here. This is pretty rando. What we got set up here. I don't know if I like it. Resistors? I mean, they restrict the flow, don't they? Either interact with awesome sync. So, I haven't even powered this thing. In fact, I said what I need to do to power this thing is it needs its own freaking... It needs its own power source, basically. Look at that beautiful power station, power bank there I got going. It's nice. Oh, we've got a couple of yellows there. I'm not sure what's going on with those. Oh, it's probably, to be honest, it's probably just backed up stuff that we haven't done anything with. Okay, alright. Let's interact with the hub terminal here. Let's do this thing. 150 cables. I know I've got enough of these around somewhere, so we just have to go get them. Now, it's linking up these floors, which I haven't really thought about that much. Which I need to do. It's just slightly below, so I feel like... Okay, I need iron plates. One way or another. Which I believe is that one. Nice. Alright. Oh, hang on a minute. You can push E to cycle through the different variants? You have got to be kidding me. I only just figured that out. That is amazing. So, I mean, I don't suppose there's any way that you can, like... Nah, there isn't. Okay, let's go ramp. What size ramp do I need? Just a 2 meter. Well, that's perfect. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. So electrical engineering is I love it. I'm not great at it, but I love the idea of it, and I love tinkering with electronics and stuff. It's great, great side hobby of mine. I don't know what my plan is here to make this not look horrendous yet. But we will get there. It's early days. We will figure something out. It is now midnight, and I should probably stop playing this game and go to bed and get my noodles. So how are the screw production looking? It's still not great, you know? It's still not very good. Maybe it's just because, like, the way that the constructors produce screws. It's not so much that we were actually running out of iron rods. Anyway, I better finish off this this quest. Not wire. Cable. It's kind of hard to understand. It is, yeah. Like I feel like it's one of those things that in the end, like with enough time with it, you get intuition over it. You know, you develop that intuition. Hey, we got some jump pads, baby.
The Fixit jump pad combines high technology and innovation for optimized factory traversal and an ideal travel experience. Clarification. Ideal travel experience not guaranteed. Individual results may vary.
Yeah, roger that.
Pioneers are responsible for all workplace accidents resulting from jump pad usage.
Okay, so really what we need to do next, we need to be focusing on developing next focus on plates to update Mark II logistics and Mark II logistics, jump pads, and next milestone. Sounds good. Is there actually a keyboard shortcut for to-do list? That's what I've never found out. Player. Photo mode is P. Toggle fly. Right control. Weird. Customize as X. Oh, I need to remember that. Super unethical. Oh, they're fantastic. Yeah, there's some. I love some of the lines in this game. It's just brilliant. It's so on the nose, and like they're not hiding anything. It's great. Yeah, but look, maybe there isn't a quick way to bring up the to-do list. All right, well we need to choose our next milestone anyway. Oh, I can't because our ship isn't back yet. Oh, complete phase 1 unlocks 3 and 4. Okay, so that's what we need to do. Alright, that is our next focus. So that will be, I mean, upgrading. Yeah, our next focus is reinforced plates. Now to create reinforced plates, we need to reinforced iron plate. I believe it screws. Holy poop. Oh, that's not good. We are gonna need so many screws. Oh man. Oh man. Oh. Okay, well I don't think our screw production is over just yet. I think we need to look at this. We've got oh man, we can up that now. We have so many iron bars available. It is ridiculous. So many iron bars. Need screws. Yep. That should let me know what I need to do next time I come back in the game. So, on that note, I think it's about time that I called it. So, yeah, thanks you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it, and nice to see you all again. And that was fun. And we'll do it again soon, eh? Do it again soon. Oh, no, I need those. I'll put them away. Alright, well, I need to build a separate wing just for screw production. I mean, it's seeming that way, isn't it? I mean, to be honest, I think I've still got room down here. I've still got room down here for screws. Like, I've got all the space here. This can generate a lot of screws. I can do like 1, 2. I could do. I mean, look at this. This is backing up. I could generate a whole bunch more iron bars and screws. I think this area here, this area here is going to be good for that. So what kind of noodles are you going for? Mee goreng. Mee goreng. Potentially with a fried egg, if I'm being naughty. Anyway, let's see if this works. No, it doesn't. Never mind then. Oh, wait a minute. I'm on the wrong Stream Deck setup. There we go. Alright, good night everyone. See you next time. How do I do this? How do I do this?